Hello! In this video we talk about the Electric Dreams episode AutoFac, which is, just now I just realized that AutoFac stands for Automatic Factory, which is a big role in the whole episode. Like literally, I just figured that just now. Anyways, so this is the best episode of the entire first season run. And like I said in our overall series review episode, everyone has vastly different opinions on which episodes are good and which ones are bad, but everyone generally agrees that AutoFac is either the best episode or we agree that it's probably at least in the top 3 no matter what. And by everyone, I mean all the reviews online that I've seen that mention which episodes were people's favorites. Now, why is AutoFac in that top 3, or why is it the best episode? Well, for me, it's because there is an actual twist at the end. And honestly, I didn't see it coming, like, at all. Well, for whatever reason. But not only that, it's because ultimately the story is about humanity seeping into the machine and sort of busting through and coming back to life. Well, alright. I know, but maybe I could have written something more poetic for that line. However, let's get into it, alright? Spoilers ahead from this point on. So this is the short summary version of the episode. The world was destroyed by nuclear bombs in a nuclear holocaust, and then we open up on a small band of survivors battling the AutoFac. The AutoFac keeps delivering them boxes of supplies and consumer goods that they just don't need. They're literally piling up and sort of caging the people in. They deliver the supplies by way of boxes dropped by drones. Apparently, the auto factory just eats up and uses all the natural resources in the area, polluting the area and everything else. And then it also doesn't allow the people to go further than a mile or two in any directions. There are sentry drones and security and everything else. So the people are trapped where they live, and they keep receiving boxes of products that they don't need or can't use. They're basically trapped there by Amazon products. It's funny that this show it is showing on Amazon Prime. Anyways, so basically this small town of people is trapped in their town and surrounded by an Amazon factory delivering them products on just auto delivery every day, every other so often. So anyways, well, some of the people capture a drone, and at the beginning of the episode, one of the main characters, Emily, and 2 others, sort of her team, they capture a drone and reprogram it with an error message, which then prompts the AutoFac to send them Janelle Monáe in android form. Her name is Alice. She's basically a customer service rep that has come to see what their issue is. The main character, Emily, they knock out Alice, the android, and then Emily tries to hack Alice, but her programming is too sophisticated, so Emily just starts to talk to her and tells her that what she's going to do is erase Alice's computer brain and just reprogram her with the dummy drone software. Alice, then realizing that the android, will be deleted if this happens, decides instead to make a deal with Emily. And during that exchange, we're sort of led to believe, with the certain looks that Alice has, and as if she's sort of thinking about her own existence and her own sort of humanity, I guess, that Alice just makes this choice on her own to continue survival. You know, something that sort of a not thinking machine wouldn't necessarily do. So we're left with that sort of hanging thread, like Alice the android has decided to survive and make her own choice. Is she actually alive? Is she going to turn on the machines? Is she going to work with the humans? We don't know. So the plan is that Alice will fly Emily and her friends into the AutoFac factory headquarters and then lead them to the central brain area, where they will set off bombs and everything will shut down and the world will be saved. It's a good plan. And at this point, everything seems to be going on schedule as expected for this kind of a story. Emily and her team, once they're inside, they split up, and the entire team, and the entire time, we just know, that Alice is up to something. She's the android. Everything's been too easy. She agreed to bring them into the factory. She's sort of showing them around where to go. So We know something creepy is going to happen. Actually, when the other crew members, the other team members are going through the halls looking for everything, we can tell they're being chased, or that we're led to believe that they're being chased by something. But then, through dramatic fashion, we learn that, well, here's the twist. Well, the twist. Through dramatic fashion, we learn that all humans were killed in the nuclear holocaust. Literally all of them. So none of them survived. And the factory survived, but it wanted to keep making products. Its main sole purpose was to make products for consumers. But now that all the humans died, there were no more consumers. So what the factory decided to do was create new humans. It created new consumers. All of the humans that we've seen in the show up to this point were robot android peoples that the factory, the AutoFac, had made. But they didn't know they were robots. Everybody thought they were real. So that's it. That's the twist. That's the first twist, actually. So the AutoFac made consumers so that it could send its products to be used by those consumers. And the people we've been watching all this time are actually robots. It's a twist sort of honestly, M. Night Shyamalan proportions. But wait, there is a second twist. The second twist is that Emily, our main character, the one that was trying to reprogram Alice, she knew that she was a robot and planned for this. All of the robots' personality programs were based from the brain scans of real people, well, apparently. And Emily's brain scan was one of the founding creators of the AutoFac. Basically, she was a genius. Anyway, that digital scan of a human brain eventually had the seeds of humanity, and when she learned she was a robot, she decided that she would rather continue being human, but also continue letting her robot friends go on living as humans, thinking that they too are actually humans. That was a really roundabout sentence. Basically, robot Emily's original personality seeped through and sort of became autonomous in her own way, and she decided that she would rather be human and she would rather all these robots continue living on as humans. So what she did was she installed malware deep into her own computer brain so that when she finally got into the AutoFac headquarters, she could plug into the mainframe and infect it all and shut it down. And that's what she did. Alice actually plugged her into, Alice, the android, the customer service rep android in case you forgot, plugged her into the AutoFac mainframe so that they could download Emily's data and run diagnostics. But that is when Emily sent in the virus. And then Alice and Emily go on to talk about how the woman that Emily was patterned after was a genius and creative, and basically her humanity couldn't be held back even in digital bits and data form. And then the factory shuts down, Emily walks back to the survivors community and back to the guy/robot that she loves. The end. It's actually very well done. And that was good. There are a few moments where I thought things were going to go bad and get really cheesy, but overall, let's see. But overall, they went left when I thought they'd turn right, and the acting overall was actually really good. Juno Temple as the lead character Emily was perfect, and Janelle Monáe actually as the AutoFac robot representative showed just enough of being a robot, while also that bit of self-awareness personality that would point you towards thinking that she'll turn against her robot overlords, or her robot friends, like a normal cliche story might conclude with. But that didn't happen, and everything worked out really nicely and differently. I loved this episode, and I'm glad I watched this one second or early on in the series, because if I had seen some of the other episodes first, well, I probably would have quit the series and not finished any of them. Alright, I'll leave my list of Electric Dreams episodes ranked in order from best to not best down in the description below. Check them out and watch our earlier video that talks about the entire season 1 as a whole, which episodes you should watch and which ones you should skip. I was going to do a review video for each episode, but life is too short to spend on bad shows, so I'll only be doing videos for the better episodes in the series. Hey, thank you very much. Click on that subscribe button, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye, guys. Hi there. Hello? Just a quick note, we'd love it if you clicked on that subscribe button down below. We'll be reviewing our favorite TV shows, which are usually sci-fi, action, horror, or just cool things we find out there. We post a new video every day, so click on that subscribe button, please, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks again. Bye. Goodbye. Thank you. Click on that subscribe button, please. All right. Bye, guys. Bye. There you are. There you are. Bye-bye. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.